Ever tried to get into Greek mythology but got bored stiff by some dusty documentary? Ever tried to get into Greek mythology but got bored stiff by some dusty documentary? Yeah, me too. They make it sound so academic. But the real stories, the originals, they're wild, full of drama, backstabbing, and bizarre monsters. It's way more like a bar conversation than a lecture. For example, most people know Hercules from the Disney movie, but his original story is way different. That's what this series, mythology, is all about, telling these epic tales the way they were meant to be told. So, what even is mythology? It's basically a set of legends a culture creates to explain the world around them. Before science, how do you explain thunder? Simple. It's the sound of a god's chariot. For the Greeks, their stories were first written down by poets like Homer and Hesiod, who created the first family tree of the gods. And that family tree starts in a very strange place, with nothing. The first being was chaos, the void, the everything, and the nothing. Out of sheer boredom, chaos created the first gods: Gaia, the earth; Tartarus, the underworld; and the twins Erebus and Nyx, darkness and night. A bit redundant, right? Nyx, acting alone, had a bunch of kids herself, including Hypnos, the god of sleep, where we get the word hypnosis, and his twin, Thanatos, the god of death. Makes sense. Death is just a sleep you don't wake up from. Meanwhile, Gaia decided to do a little landscaping on herself. All alone, she gave birth to Uranus, the sky, Aurea, the mountains, and Pontus, the sea. With the world now formed, Gaia and her son Uranus, the sky, got together. Yeah, incest is a recurring theme here. Their union produced 12 children, the mighty Titans. After the Titans, things got weirder. Gaia gave birth to the Cyclops, one-eyed giants, and the Hecatoncheires, creatures with 100 arms and 50 heads. Top 10 most bizarre creatures, easily. Uranus was so repulsed by these monstrous kids that he imprisoned them deep inside the earth, in Tartarus. This caused Gaia immense pain, like a constant stomachache. Fed up, Gaia forged a super strong sickle and asked her Titan sons for a volunteer. The plan? To ambush and castrate Uranus. All of them were too scared, except one, Cronus, the youngest and most rebellious. Cronus did the deed, overthrew his father, and became the new king. But here's a quick side note on names. You know how the planets are named Mercury, Venus, Mars? Those are Roman gods. The Romans basically copied Greek mythology but changed the names. The only planet that keeps its Greek name is Uranus. And the sun? That's linked to the Greek god Helios, which is where the element helium gets its name. Okay, back to the drama. After becoming king, Cronus immediately betrayed his mom. He refused to free his monstrous brothers from Tartarus. His goal was never freedom. It was pure power. Furious, Gaia cursed him with a prophecy. One of his own children would overthrow him, just as he had overthrown his father. To avoid this fate, Cronus decided not to have any kids. But his wife, Rhea, eventually became pregnant. Haunted by the prophecy, Cronus started swallowing his children whole the moment they were born. Hestia, Hades, Demeter, Poseidon, Hera, one by one, gone. But Rhea couldn't take it anymore. When her 6th child was born, she hid him. She wrapped a rock in a blanket and gave it to Cronus, who swallowed it without even looking. That hidden child was Zeus. He was raised in secret by his grandmother Gaia. After decades of training, growing stronger, Zeus was finally ready to confront his father, free his siblings, and fulfill Gaia's prophecy. and that epic showdown is where we'll pick up next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it.